privileged as the NAMBI talk show to on various occasions be graced by the presence of these powerful and inspirational women. And our partnership gist is that we're trying to learn from them. And a group of women have actually come up with some assets. They've actually come up with a large membership of women. They are training women, they are mentoring women. Thank you so much for gracing this platform. I'll now ask you to just say your name and what you do for the public as we start.
My name is Sarah Katebaliri.
My name is Christina Bate. I have a small tailoring business.
My name is Nelly Sally. I'm a textile and fashion designer. I have a little business.
So what do you teach the people that you teach?
Okay, mentoring is not about teaching. Mentoring is actually about guiding. It is a process whereby a mentee, who is the other side of the table, is assisted to make decisions.
Yes.
It is an empowering system whereby you help the mentee to get to a solution when they have a challenge, either through giving examples or pointing out, avenues, or giving them contacts to people who can coach, because a coach actually tells you what to do. A mentor guides you through, helps you to make decisions. It is a way of helping you to analyze the situation and reach certain decisions.
Now, do you guide people that are in line with your work, or it's easy for you to guide people that are in different various kinds of work?
It is interesting, that question, because some people think you can only mentor people who are in your line of work. But it isn't. Since it's a decision-making process, you can guide anyone.
These are mentees, the ones that have been trained or guided by her and some of the other women who couldn't make it here today, Pauline Ofong and Mabel Chibundu. So now I would like to ask you, what line of business are you in?
I'm in the fashion design business.
Fashion design.
Yeah.
And I think that's how you really
We actually work together.
yeah, work together.
Yeah.
So it's easier for you to guide somebody who is in line with what you do, or you can do.
Yeah, sometimes it is too easy. When you have somebody in your line of business, you are tempted to tell them what to do, when actually you should be helping them to make decisions. So I always find it more interesting to work with somebody in a completely new business, because for me it's also a learning process, because mentoring is beneficial even to the mentor, in that you get to learn about other people's experiences outside your own line of business. So I always find it interesting to mentor people who are not in my line of business. But of course, I welcome very much the people in my line of business, because their experiences are actually my experiences.
Okay. Yeah. So now let me hear from the people who have been guided. I think I'll start from you. What was your experience? What is this guidance experience like?
So I was approached by Pauline Ofong if I wanted to join this program of being mentored. And that phone call reached me in town as I was in Kigobo Lane, Kiembe, buying loads of materials. I was not really ready to understand what she was talking about. So we met later on in the evening. She explained that I, and together with some other ladies, had been singled out, privileged to be mentees for this program, and Pauline would be my mentor. So the program was that I go home to her or any other place where we choose, but now we chose to go to her home since we are also neighbors. So was the program for 2 months or 3 months? 3 months. So almost every Thursday evening I did visit her for a session. We sat very nicely in her sitting room where we could share experiences about business, and police business is not at all mine. So that's why
What is she into, Pauline?
I know she runs hotels and farming and chickens and so many other things, but I am in tailoring. So the mentoring, the formula of mentoring
Yeah.
could apply. She was not talking about how to run certain scenes, because that is not my problem. My problem was to run an effective business and how to have the right approach to my business, and that's where she guided me.
That's where she guided you.
Yeah.
So what are the you're saying she's in another kind of business. Wasn't there any kind of friction in the guidance?
No.
Was it straight
no.
on business?
No, because
Similarities?
what she does in her business also applies to mine. We talked about practical things, like in my case of proper documentation,
Proper documentation,
people skills.
people skills.
Yes, and how so many practical things that apply to every business.
Yeah.
So she was really of good help to me.
Mabel told me we could meet anywhere I preferred. So she thought the first day we could do it at her office. This was more casual, to know each other, what she does, what I do, where I've come from.
Yes.
And then after that we set a program to meet. For us it was also us every Thursday, but in different venues.
Yes.
So we could have a feel of different places, office and open. We went even to a restaurant, but different hours. And then first of all I had to tell her how I started business, why I started business,
Yes.
and where I am, and what are the difficulties. She also told me her experiences, what she went through. So right there and then I felt I wasn't alone. The mistakes I've been doing, I'm talking to somebody who's been there,
Yeah.
and she's felt it, so she'll be the right person to help me.
You know, I really appreciate, and I think that's what one of the ladies was talking to Maria about, the feeling of I'm alone in my problem. If you join associations like you will, you know, there are women who take up their times to just try to make you feel that you're not alone. I've also faced this problem, and this is how we can together get out of the problem.
So now after we met with Mabel, she told me all her problems. So she told us to make a little timetable of what my problems are, because there are many, but she said the first one. So mine one was how to run systems, put systems in place, where at least the production, from what point, where the control, where I should check on the product. Because usually I deal in weaving fabric and making uniforms. So she showed me how to do that, put systems in place, then how to operate my finances.
Yeah.
Because I always had the habit of getting the money from the till, buying whatever I wanted. I didn't have a salary, you understand? So now I was eating into the capital. So she showed me what to do. First and foremost, she said, salary. You have to pay yourself. That I never knew that in business. I thought all the money was mine. No. She told me I have to pay myself, which I started straight away. She told me how to save. I had this habit of, I've made money today, tomorrow I'm paying salaries, I won't take to the bank. She told me I have to bank every day, even if it means 2,000 shillings. And that is what I do
Building
today.
credit for
And it has really helped me. It has helped me. You know, when you have this money in the bag, you
That's
enter the
true.
supermarket, you want to buy that one. Now I have exact money, and I know what to do. And I'm telling you, mentorship has helped me. She hasn't only helped me in business, but even socially. You know, like she gave me the 3 F's of life. I mean the 7 F's of life.
Which are they?
With business, you start with firm, finances. Look after those. Then we have the 5. Family, fun, fitness, friendship, and faith. If you have those 7 F's.
Please repeat, I think we didn't get them.
Can you write them down?
There are 7.
7 F's of life.
Yes.
For business, it is firm, and finances.
Farm,
Farm,
which is the
F-I-R-M,
organization,
and your finances.
and your finances.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you have the farm, how to operate the finances. Because at the end of the day, we open up businesses to make money.
That's true.
So you have to know how to operate the farm and the finances.
Yes.
Then you cannot only live on your farm and finances. If you have a family, you have to have a circle or a wheel that moves well. It's moving circular, not flat, like a flat tire. So with family, it is your family first, faith, religion, friendship.
Family, faith,
Friendship.
friendship,
You have to have some fun.
fun,
And fitness. You have to be fit.
your health.
Yeah, health-wise.
Oh, okay.
And those are some things I didn't do. I was so much to my business and my family. And I forgot to have fun. And I forgot to have friendship. But now I've put all, and believe you, my wheel is moving
You're
very
also
smoothly.
satisfied.
So the other time it wasn't. I wasn't fit. Sometimes I was sick. But now I'm fit.
So now, going back to you,
Some people, when they come to be mentored, they think the mentor is going to do everything for them. And that's not what is going to happen, because it goes back to not teaching you how to fish, but giving you fish. And that's not very helpful. You have to express. What happens with us is that you expect that the association is going to come to you and say, hello, how are you? How is your business doing? You also need to come up and say, I'm having a challenge here and there. So if there is a need, your services can come out.
now, what is your message to the business women that we have here?
One of the things I would like to ask you, ladies, is that don't ever feel that you are too small or you are too... Gain a little bit of confidence. You need to do that for yourself first before anyone can do any other thing for you. Join associations, join groups, even if it's in your village or in your business community. Try to get out of yourself and talk to others. Share and form advocacy groups, because if you are 3 people, you are going to be able to move forward. If you have a challenge, ask your friend, how do I do this? What happened with us is that you have, and you say, I'm not going to ask her because now she will think I don't know, or she will think I don't have. For me to think you don't have is okay. But for you to think that you have when you don't have is even worse.
And your message to the women?
Sometimes we tend to find it difficult to share our immediate problems with friends or people who are too close to us. We fear they might gossip.
And there are women who are willing to help, because most of us have gone through what you want to go through, open up businesses. So we are always willing to help. We're always giving a helping hand. But if you stay on your own, you're not in you haven't joined any membership in any women's enterprise, you're not going to grow.
What happens is that people think you grow up and when you are like 38, you start a business. It is always better to start thinking in those terms as early as possible. So we mentor even young school children, as Rehema said some time back. So don't think that, oh, me, I haven't started, or I'm going to start tomorrow. Come under the circumstances you are under now. Don't say, after you have saved up to 100, just come now.
So you save some money.
You have to save some money because you have to develop a saving culture.
I want you to ask questions and see how you can make up these partnerships.
Nyawe tweyanziza omusomo gwaffe. Kakati mami nze ndi muwala nga bw'ondaba. Ofan si educated. Kagamba embeera yange weetyo. Neekozesa nga nsuubula ebintu byange n'entunda. Wabula nga bizinensi si ya mulembe nnyo ekiri awo. Wabula mbadde oyogera mpuliddemu kugambye nti maybe you can teach oba kale okukola necklace. So mami nsaba kubuuza osobola otusomesa bwe tuba twagadde kati nganze tusobola okufuna chance eyiga how ne tuba nga naffe tusobola obikola.
Nsooka okutwala okwebaza eri Nambi Talk Show nga neebaza okutuyunga ku bibiina ebimu. Oyinza okuba n'obuka bizinesi keeyo k'okola naye nga tolina gy'otwala bintu bitunda pwega n'obeera eyo ng'osigalidde eyo nga bwe tukwasa nti nno fe abataasoma tukola bwe tuti ne bwe tuti awo bwe tuti abaasoma be bagenda eyo kati awo tukola tutya era tunaafuna tutya okukwatagana tulabe nti bwe tujja nga bwe tuli mu butono bwaffe twanirizibwa naffe tusooka okutunula nga bannaffe be twegomba abaasoma tukitwala nti abaasoma kubaffe tugamba nti ekitusibye mu bwavu butasoma tetwasoma bwentyo bwenjogera nga nva waka
nze njaku requesting abakyala mutuyambe tuveeyo emmanju. Let us start working.
Twala omukisa guno okwebaza abagenyi baffe bano olw'ebigambo bye batubuulidde naddala muganda ffe bw'agambye nti abakyala tuveeyo tusobole okuba nga tubeera bumu oba oliawo tweyongereko okusinziira nga bwe tuli. Nkakasa nti abakyala ba Uganda bakyala bakozi nnyo sinzira ku bamaama baffe gye batujje n'okutukuza okutuusa wano naye nga tubadde tubulamu oba oliawo obumu okukolera awamu n'okuwangana ki amagezi nga buli omu ali kunaasiwa mukange g'osanga owakafuriji ke ng'akoma okwo g'osanga afumba akamere ke ng'afumba akamere ke g'osanga atunda akaduuka ke nga tuneekwegama nga tewaliwo nkwataganya yaki ya byabusuubuzi kubanga eggwanga lyaffe lino nga bwe muliraba abantu balina ebizibu bingi ate nga bisobola okuggwawo kati bwe ffe abatambuleko mu kibuga omwo abaana abawala be beetika omusenyu n'amatafaali ku bizimbe ebizimbibwa mu Kampala abaana abawala be beetika omusenyu n'amatafaali nasiba nga yeetika obukalaayi ng'omulaba azungana ki kikiza nti asobola okukola ki okukola singa yayambiddwako mu nsonga bbiri okumugamba nti osobola kino okisobola bwoti ne bwoti ne bwoti ne bwoti.
Teri kuswala ate tewali kibuuzo mu English bagamba there is no stupid question. Buli question eri proper gibuuze totya kusekerera naye kyetulina ffe abakyala we are not confident tugenda tutya situka beera confident genda obuuze ebibuuzo buli kyolina kyoyagala okubuuza.
So unless there is another question, would like to just ask you one of the most fundamental questions, or your human values and life skills that you wish other people can learn from you, each and everybody, and then we'll wrap up.
Kakati nze basically mu engeri gyenkolamu ne gyentuuse n'okwebaza kwe nnina eri abo bonna bonna abakolaganye nange. I'm in training. Kati ntraininga abakyala n'abaami naye mostly abakyala kubanga be basinga okuba n'obwetaavu mu bintu bingi. Njaba nga business card yange osobola okunkubira essimu n'enkuyamba. Ntraininga nze kati ebintu byenkola nkola nambugo backcloth n'enzitungamu ebintu ebikozesebwa mu nnyumba oba ensawo oba natandika mpola mpola naye kakati am exporting naye nga ne wano mbitunda kujjako nti bannayuganda babitunda bagamba nti olubugo naye nga bintu birungi nnyo naye nga nkolagana n'abakyala tubitungako obuso tubikola mu ngeri ez'enjawulo kubanga olubugo mumanyi lunafunafu kati tulukolako ebintu ebisobola okulwongera amaanyi naye nga nkolaganye nnyo n'abakyala mu ekyo okumala ebbanga ggwanvu naye ate era nga nkolagana n'abakyala abakola ebyemikono mu kubayamba okuyiiya okufuna amagezi amapya ag'okukola ebintu kubanga wano tulina omuze guli gumu ani ayinza okuteeba tukopa nnyo kwegamba bw'olaba munno kyakola enkyodduka misinde naawe n'okikola kambabuulire buli lw'olikola munno kyakola akatale akabadde akoono mukagabana babiri kati nono bwakoppa kakeka munno akatale neokafuuka bwe mufuuka 10 nga temukyatunda. Kakati nyamba nnyo abakyala okufuna amagezi amapya nze bankopye n'enkoowa naye buli kiseera mbeera ku misinde bwe mmala okukola kino nekiteeka wali nga ntandika kubanga mmanyi olunakiteeka wali bwenti nga bakitandika naye abo bennyini abakitandika gezaako nnyo bayita ne bagamba bannange mujje mbawe nammwe ku magezi tuyiye engeri gye munaakola eryammwe kubanga buli lwolikola ekya munno kati singa omukumu akeera ku makya n'agamba nti agenda akole plastic oyinza okusinga mukwano baba mulwana kubanga bo bakikoze ebbanga ddene nnyo kati balina experience kati nange bana bankopa bagezaako ne bakola ki naye kati nze nina obumanyirivu bungi nnyo kati njagala nnyo okusharinga obumanyirivu obwo n'abantu abalala abakola ebyemikono naawe osobola okubeera nti osobola okukola ekintu ekikyo kyewewuliramu muli kubanga bwe babasanga nga batunda ebintu ebyo buli kiseera balowooza nti byange twasanze ebintu byo mu katale eri nembaga ebintu byange sibitundireyo mu katale ako nti naye twabisanzeeyo kakati okubeera nti buli seera okola ekintu kyebalowooza nti kyagundi owulira muli amalala mu kintu ekyo waali badde osobola okukola ekintu ekyo nkiyambamu nnyo abakyala era nja kubalekera endagiriro ayagala obuyambi bwe butyo tusobola okulaba ninawo akadde etunyigiriza oba nemba guiding okufuna obumanyirivu obusobola okubayamba okukola ebintu ebyo.
You can speak in English, your values and life skills, please.
Thank you. So I want to say that business skills doesn't really come by themselves, not necessarily. There are of course some gifted people who learn by themselves, but most of us, when we start a business, we need training. And there are pitfalls in every business, so there is no point in every person making the same mistake. So to avoid common mistakes is essential to have basic training in how to run your business, to know what you want to do and why you want to do it. You have to have an objective and you need to know how to manage your finances. And to know all these points, training is essential. And that's why we advise all ladies and young women who want to start up any sort of business to come for basic training. Because if we don't have it, our little business and the money we have put there will all collapse. That's why most businesses here, they last for 6 months or a year, at most 2, and then it's gone and our savings gone with it. So it's necessary with training, just as we go to P1 to learn to read and write in order to continue our education. So if we want to continue in business, even if the beginning is humble, we need to know what we are doing. So that's why we urge you all to come for at least basic business training. Even if it is meaning selling mandasis, you still need to know how to handle money.
Have you understood that as well?
Yes. Then I didn't text them. Then I said, "Lumuni na nango kustuka nkole business yange. Naye kubanga eka wali emmere buli kimu kyaliyo buli musala gwe nafuna saakwatako. Myaka gyonna gye nakola. So one day ne ngamba tuke nkole ki? Business. Naye natandikira mu idea. Ne renting awali very expensive, awali kiwonna. Ng'ono wagambye nti tutandika business mwaka gumu n'okola ki? N'oggalawo. Reason kubanga saalina that training. Tutandikira mu idea. So kati advising, I'm joining ebibiina ebiri right. Ojja ku meeting other people there. Kwanga ne onokola ka business ko nga tolina abantu bomanyi. Most of us abali wano tetujja ku advertising ku TV nga ono wagambye bamulwana abaani ogambako munno. Okay? Obanga kati nze fashion designer nyambala ekintu ngamba wakitundira nti nze nkitunga. Olina passinga onward. Naye onoobeera mu kayumbako oba mabega w'olukomera ani ajja okumanya. So genda mu will joining do training. Abakyala bangi nnyo. Nze nono tulina textile cluster. She is the chairman, nze vice. Naye tuyita abakyala bambi ku mmeeza ne tubeerako ffekka ne tunywa caayi waffe tuvuze emmotoka ne tuddayo ne tukola ki nga tewali n'omwazi obakubira essimu naggamba nga weewa atasobola kulekawo ki business. Eno gy'ogenda ojja kuyiga erijja okuyamba bizinensi ey'okukula weka ng'oli weka bizinensi ejja kuba. Bino bijja kuyamba nga kati ye wagambye nange kati at the back of my mind kubanga njiza ebintu bingi nnyo. I want to start training women mu bya tie and dye, mukola jewelry, ngono genyambadde, things like that. At a small fee kubanga mulimu abantu bangi nnyo abaagala okubikola naye nga they don't know how to do it. Ate nga balowooza nti buli webajje balaga it is very expensive. Jakulaba nti abawala bavaayo kubanga nze nzaala bawala. Jakulaba nga bali up.
Mama wabana HAJAT NAMBI FARIDAH, Uganda is proud of you.